right now that we came down to earth, we need a more optimistic approach from Nicolae Havrilet, who is an advisor of Minister of Energy. And I was discussing with Răzvan Nicolescu before this panel started that we have two investments already here in Constanta and the Black Sea region. One of the best players in the world, Exxon, has started with €1 billion project for the gas resources. And the other one is wind energy, which Răzvan Nicolescu told me that is the biggest wind energy onshore investments in the Eastern Europe. In Europe, here in Constanta. So €1 billion in wind energy investment, €1 billion Exxon on the gas, then other billions should come. And there are certain proofs that here a business and an investment could give good returns, isn't it, Nicolae Havrilet?
Yes. Thank you very much for your invitation in the new position, being a personal advisor to the Ministry of Energy. I acted on full mandate as President of National Regulatory for Energy. That is an exception in Romania. And to have an optimistic approach, I have to add that in the 17th century there was a 7 cities policy. I came from this area, Siebenbürgen in Germany. Transylvania was called 7 city country. I'm speaking about these 7 cities because countryside, because in this countryside the most important natural gas reservoir was put it in production, and Romania benefited from this area. Now the new area for gas, and if you don't mind, there will be 1 city country that will benefit from the new natural gas reservoir that for sure you know it's exploited in, or will be exploited in Black Sea. This area, Constance, it's a blessed area for energy industry because we have most important investments in renewables, €1.1 billion in wind, and yesterday one of these investors has launched a battery for energy storage. That is a moment that Romania has noticed yesterday at first. So we can say about the 3 international transit pipelines for supply in the Balkans. But as you say, Turkey market for gas, it's plenty. Romanian gas, for Romanian gas, no more place in Turkey or in Balkans. That's why I can say that will be new huge investments and opportunities in Constanta to use directly gas in petrochemicals, in fertilizers, and power plants. They can use natural gas obtained from new reservoir without transmission cost, without distribution cost, and they can use facilities of Port Constanta in order to export this new product with new value. They can add value for this natural gas, not to sell directly gas into I don't know in which part of Europe, because the TANAP it's almost put it in force. We will discuss about the Revitusa LNG possibility to supply the Brua pipeline, and for sure in the Nord Stream will continue this development. So nothing much more simple to do that use this possibility in Romania and add value. But for this one situation, Romania has to impose the predictable, stable legislation, both in primary legislation and secondary legislation. As president of a regulatory body, I have approved development of 2 treatment gas plants in the near Constanta, one in Tuzla, another one in Vadu, that are almost approved the financing. We can discuss about the 70 million euro, and also there will be new investments from transmission operator, Transgas, for 2 new pipeline of 30 kilometers each one, and 250 kilometers directly to Podișoru when the Black Sea reservoir will be unified with the national transmission system. So in Constance there are opportunities for huge investments in various industrial activity, having natural gas as principal support. So I can see very nice development in energy and petrochemicals and power plants in this area, having in consideration that in this moment 30% of general electrical demand is assured by this side of Romania. We are speaking about 17% coming from the nuclear power plants from Cernavoda and 11% coming from wind established in the Dobruja area. So very nice perspective, but we have to act with very clever legislation in order to impose win-win principle. Thank you very much.